Hello, Andrew here in La Estancia por ahora. Hope you guys are doing okay. Today I will be expanding the hives, doing some beekeeping properly. At the moment, the hives only have one box, which is the brood box. This is where the queen lives and it lays eggs. So what I'm going to do is put what they call super boxes, which sit on top of the brood boxes. The super boxes will have panels for them to actually put the wax cones in there and then fill them with honey. The between the brood box and the super box, there's you put a mesh that the bees can get through, but the queen can't. So the honey that gets produced in here, you can't really harvest it because it's full of grubs. That's where they lay their eggs, and a certain amount of them are kept for eggs, the other for new bees, and the other is kept for food. Ooh, one of them got uppity at me. Alright, wonder why. Anyway, I'll just ignore him for a little while. So that's what I'll be doing today, just giving them some extra room to work with. Haven't got stung yet, but that one seemed a bit more angrier than usual. All right, I'll take care of this, and because taping and working at the same time is kind of hard. All right, see you guys. Okay guys, part number 2. As you can see, this is the hive when the roof is taken off, and they're quite busy in there. As you can see, we got this mesh sheet that stops the queen from coming up, but you can see that the bees can freely travel in between. And you can see that over here they've been putting some wax bits because they think that there is no more for them to build. So that's what I'm putting the boxes on top to give them room to work with. Okay, I'll stop here and I'll put the box on top. Alright, first one is done. The second one is a bit harder because here you'll see that they'd already been working above the fence. They'd actually run a room already, so they'd climbed up. And if you look at the lid, they'd already started building over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave them alone for the time being there, because I don't want to actually upset them while they're building. So I'm going to I'm gonna put the other box on top, and then I'm gonna fix that. Okay, that job's done. I didn't do as much as I'd like to have done. I should have cleaned up a bit in there, but every time I went for the wax combs, they got upset, so I left them alone. Mainly because as you can see, I'm not wearing any protection. I am trying to actually do this without the beekeeper suits. One, because I haven't bought any, and two, because I think that the bees will get more used to you if you actually don't wear it. My grandfather and my uncle used to be beekeepers, and they never wore any of this. They just used to go in there by themselves, and I think it's once the bees actually get used to your smell and they recognize you, they'll leave you alone. But as you can see, both hives now have a super box on them, and they can start producing honey without laying eggs in it. I don't know whether I'll actually harvest any honey this year. I don't think so. But you're supposed to be able to get 30 pounds of honey from that sort of super box. All right, Hope you guys are okay. Take care of yourselves. Andrew here in La Estancia por ahora. Morning, Andrew here in La Estancia por ahora. I hope you guys are okay. It's me in the kitchen, just finishing up the subject from yesterday. The temperature dropped to about 6 or 7 degrees last night or this morning, and right now it's only about 10 degrees outside. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, or 9 o'clock in the morning by that beep. And so I went out and finished what I had left undone yesterday in the beehives. All that extra comb that they'd put in, I took it out mainly because when the temperature drops, they're a bit more quieter and less active, so I get them while they're sleeping. So this is what they'd actually built extra. It's a nice double-sided panel, and you can see that it's got some honey down the bottom. You can see by the darker yellow color. So they'd actually started putting honey, and there was a lot of the different pieces of beeswax. So you have to get rid of this, because otherwise they'll just make it harder for you. So you, the panels that you put in there, that's where they're supposed to be putting the honey, and they'll slowly build into those. This is actually quite useful itself. Beeswax. This is natural beeswax themselves. They built themselves. The prices have gone up. You can get about a kilo of beeswax per 100 kilos of honey. Now this is only commercial, as industrial productions. Beeswax used to be at about $5 a kilo. Now it's around $30 to $50 a kilo. If I had 100 hives, I could actually make some coin out of it. But it's quite handy to have around. It's just one of those natural byproducts of the honey production, and you can just accumulate it over the years and then sell it as a job lot later. Okay, hope you guys are okay. Just letting you guys know what's been up to. Thank you. Andrew here in La Estancia por ahora. Take care of you guys.